You think that warm cup of morning coffee is actually giving you a fresh burst of real physical energy? The shocking truth is that caffeine contains absolutely 0 calories, meaning it provides absolutely no actual biological fuel. Instead, it is pulling off a massive, highly sophisticated chemical heist inside your unsuspecting brain at this moment. Every single second you are awake, your brain cells are constantly burning fuel and creating a tiny molecule. This quiet little molecule is called adenosine, and its sole purpose is to make you feel incredibly tired. As adenosine levels steadily climb throughout your busy day, they bind to receptors, slowing down your active brain. This beautiful, natural process is your body's built-in sleep pressure system, telling you when it is time to rest. But when you introduce caffeine into this delicate equation, a chaotic chemical masquerade suddenly begins inside your neural pathways. To your brain, caffeine looks almost identical to adenosine, allowing it to fit perfectly into those waiting receptors. But caffeine does not activate them. It merely acts as an impenetrable shield, blocking real adenosine from binding. So, you do not actually feel energized. You are simply blissfully unaware of how tired you truly are. Think of it like putting a piece of black tape directly over your car's flashing empty fuel warning light. The car is still running completely empty, but you just can no longer see the warning sign on dashboard. Meanwhile, behind this protective caffeine shield, those tired adenosine molecules do not simply vanish into thin air at all. They continue to build up, piling higher and higher, like a massive, angry crowd behind a locked gate. While they are waiting, your nervous system experiences a secondary reaction that mimics a real state of survival. Sensing blocked receptors, your brain triggers an emergency response, releasing a sudden surge of adrenaline and stress hormones. Your heart rate increases, your pupils dilate, and your body enters a mild, artificial state of fight or flight. This is why coffee makes you feel alert, but it is actually a stress response, not clean natural energy. At the exact same time, caffeine stimulates your brain's dopamine pathways, creating a temporary sense of mild euphoria. This pleasant dopamine release tricks your conscious mind into associating that bitter black liquid with feelings of pure happiness. But this chemical block is only temporary, and the laws of biology dictate that what goes up must fall. Eventually, your liver begins to metabolize the caffeine, slowly breaking down the chemical shields blocking those neural receptors. As the caffeine molecules finally degrade and attack, the locked gates of your brain are suddenly thrown wide open. That massive, towering wall of built-up adenosine rushes in all at once, completely overwhelming your delicate neural receptors. This sudden, overwhelming flood is what we call the classic afternoon crash, leaving you feeling absolutely exhausted. You feel even more tired than you did before you drank that first magic cup of morning coffee today. Your natural instinct is to run straight back to the machine and pour yourself another hot, dark cup. But doing this only restarts the vicious cycle, trapping you in a continuous loop of fatigue and chemical stimulation. Over time, your amazing brain adapts to this daily caffeine intake by building even more brand new adenosine receptors. This means you now require even more caffeine just to achieve the basic level of normal, everyday alertness. You have officially built a tolerance, turning your daily habit into an absolute biological necessity for basic survival. If you stop drinking coffee suddenly, those extra empty receptors make you feel incredibly, unbelievably exhausted and sluggish. This painful state of withdrawal is why millions of people worldwide cannot function without their morning brew anymore. But what if there was an easy, scientifically proven neuro-hack to completely bypass this terrible daily caffeine crash? What if you could enjoy all the focus-enhancing benefits of coffee without ever feeling that awful afternoon slump? The secret lies in understanding your body's natural hormones and the delicate chemistry of early morning waking processes. When you first wake up in the morning, your body is naturally flooded with a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is your body's natural waking signal, designed to clear out residual sleepiness and boost your heart rate. Drinking coffee right now overrides this natural process, blunting your body's internal wake-up call and increasing hormone tolerance. Before we reveal the ultimate neuro-hack, write down your current daily coffee consumption habits in the comments below. Let us gather our data and see if most science lovers are secretly over-caffeinated throughout their busy days. Now, back to the science of timing. You must let your natural cortisol peaks work their magic first. If you drink caffeine immediately upon waking, you block the natural clearance of that leftover nighttime adenosine buildup. The adenosine is trapped, waiting to ambush you the very second your first cup of coffee wears off. To prevent this, sleep scientists recommend delaying your first dose of caffeine by 90 to 120 minutes. This critical delay allows your body to naturally clear out the lingering adenosine that accumulated during your sleep. By the time you finally take your first sip, your brain's receptors are completely clear and wide open. Now, caffeine can bind smoothly to clean receptors, providing sustained focus without trapping a massive wave of adenosine. This simple 90-minute delay is a powerful, life-changing neurohack used by top performance scientists and elite achievers globally. But there is another critical factor in this complex biological equation that most coffee drinkers completely ignore daily. That factor is hydration. Caffeine is a natural diuretic that actively flushes essential water from your system. Mild dehydration mimics the exact symptoms of fatigue, making you feel tired when you actually just need water. So, when you feel that afternoon slump, you might actually be dehydrated rather than lacking physical chemical stimulation. Try drinking a large glass of pure water before reaching for that next dangerous, addictive cup of coffee. Another fascinating scientific hack is to pair your morning caffeine with an amino acid known as L-theanine. Commonly found in green tea, L-theanine promotes relaxation and calm focus without causing any unwanted, jittery physical sensations. When combined, caffeine and L-theanine work synergistically to create a perfectly balanced state of calm, laser-sharp mental focus. This powerful combination is why many biohackers prefer drinking green tea or matcha over strong black drip coffee. Additionally, we must talk about the incredibly long half-life of caffeine inside the human body's metabolic system. Caffeine has a half-life of about 6 hours, meaning half of it remains active in your brain. If you drink a cup of coffee at 4 p.m., half of that caffeine is still stimulating you. Even if you can easily fall asleep, the remaining caffeine actively disrupts your deep, restorative, slow-wave sleep cycles. You wake up feeling absolutely exhausted, leading you to drink even more caffeine, perpetuating this terrible vicious cycle. To protect your sleep, scientists highly recommend setting a strict caffeine curfew at 2 p.m. every single day. This ensures that most of the chemical stimulant has cleared your system before your head hits the pillow. By improving your sleep quality, you naturally reduce your body's biological dependency on artificial energy boosters over time. Imagine waking up every single morning feeling naturally fully charged, vibrant, and ready to conquer the entire day. This is not a fantasy. It is the natural result of working with your biology instead of fighting it. Let us recap the ultimate neurohack formula to completely optimize your daily energy levels and cognitive performance. Step 1. Delay your first cup of coffee by 90 minutes after waking up to clear out adenosine. Step 2. Establish a strict caffeine curfew at 2 p.m. to protect your deep, restorative sleep cycles tonight. Step 3. Hydrate deeply with water before you allow yourself to touch any caffeinated beverages during the day. By implementing these 3 simple steps, you will unlock a level of sustained energy you never thought possible. You will no longer be a slave to the coffee machine, begging for a brief moment of alertness. Instead, you will be using caffeine as a precision tool to enhance focus, not a desperate survival mechanism. This is the true power of neuroscience, understanding the complex machinery of your brain to live a better life. Your brain is a highly complex biological supercomputer, and you finally have the exact manual to operate it. No more afternoon crashes, no more morning brain fog, just clean, pure, sustainable energy flowing through your veins. If you found this scientific breakdown valuable, hit that subscribe button to join our community of intellectual thinkers. We share deep scientific explanations that challenge common myths and help you optimize your daily life with ease. Share this video with a friend who literally cannot survive the day without their precious, endless cups of coffee. Let us help them break free from the cycle of constant fatigue and discover their true biological potential. Remember, knowledge is not just power. It is the ultimate tool to master your own physiology and mind. Keep questioning the world around you. Keep learning, and never settle for basic, surface-level explanations of reality. We have an amazing library of science videos waiting for you to click and expand your mind right now. Check out our pinned comment below for a quick summary of today's Neuro-Hack and interactive community quiz. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the very next scientific exploration video. So, before you grab that next cup, let us ask the most important question of all once again.